Hi Aries, welcome to Me Tarot. Let's do a general energy reading. I will use several decks, so if you'd like to skip the shuffling, I will have a timestamp in the comment section. You can advance to the part where the reading actually begins. Let's start with some tarot. Seven of Swords. Okay. Is there deception afoot? Ten of Swords. Deception and betrayal. Let's move those up. Make sure we have room. An oracle card. Flowers, romance, sweetness. Oh. Love, new love, heart. Wow. After some deception and betrayal in the past, that's a good way to get rid of that old stuff. For archetype cards, we have Saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. Father, talent for creating and supporting life. Guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Wow. All of those sort of speak to personal power to me. Interesting. Victim, bottom of the deck, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Absolutely. This is definitely about personal power. Almost like there's an awakening of some kind. And the final archetype cards I have are from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle. We usually use mainly as guidance. So let's see what we have for Aries. I have rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. And everything is a reflection. Hold up the energetic mirror. Wow. All right, Aries. For your bottom of the deck energies, we have Two of Swords. We have the Mountain card, which is about challenges and achievements. The Virgin card, which is about maintaining a symbolic, purity of heart and spirit. And number 41, gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? It definitely feels like this is after some some shift. You have a purpose, a very clear vision of where you want to go. And right now you are on the journey there. Um, Two of Swords. I'm not sure why you're stuck. Maybe there's a part of this experience that you have not yet embraced, or something from the past you have not yet let go. But it looks like you've actually made some changes in your personal life, or you've assessed your own behavior and tried to get in line with what that vision is. So quite possibly this Two of Swords, you're still hanging on to something from the past. There is something that you will not release, and it's got you stuck. Well, not really stuck, but stuck in your head. So your current energy, we have King of Swords, the Fish card, which is about abundance and luck, the archetype card of Hermit seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. Absolutely, I'm feeling that sort of introspective energy. And finally, you have your true tribe can't show up until you do. Wow, that's all about being present. That's about following your purpose, being in the right place so that the right people connect with you. And that coming after the Hermit to me is very interesting. So there was a period of introspection, or maybe currently that's where you are. But understand that you need to extend outside of your safe place in order to meet the people who are meant to interact with you in your life, for the lessons that you need to learn and for the lessons you need to give them. And if you have a gift, sharing it. Interesting. I'm going to pull on the King of Swords. King of Swords, so definitely truthfulness, um, decisiveness. Is that speaking to the clarity of your vision? Okay. Got four and I am taking all of them. We have, aha, King of Swords. So the King of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords. That means why are you questioning? Accept what was said. Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Wands. And Strength. So you definitely holding on. This looks like you have willingly accepted responsibility for something. And it appears that it's something positive for you. It's work, but it's happy work. It's work that you wish to do. You are definitely doing something, I want to say new. You're doing something that you haven't done before. This is very recent. And you are enjoying the benefits of it right now. I don't think that all have been revealed, but the idea was wonderful to you when it occurred to you or when it was presented to you. The work you're doing now is fulfilling, and you have a knowing that this is going in a good direction, that there's a great destination at the end of this journey. So, including a sense of community, finding people that are more like you. Awesome. What you know, so what you are sure of, we have Page of Coins, the Horse card, which is about freedom and action, Judge, which is about balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Wow. And the number 8 card of you heal by releasing, not suppressing. Absolutely. So you are studying something. You are starting some sort of new endeavor and gathering information, figuring things out as you go along. This is a bit. There's a bit of trial and error to this, but it's joyous. I will say even the failures aren't failures. There's just extra. There's information that you didn't have, things that will help you later. Um, Whatever this is, you feel free doing it. There is a sense of freedom doing it. Quite possibly, you are behaving in a way that you haven't in the past. You are doing things you haven't done, and I sense a sense of pride for yourself. You're proud of yourself for doing this. It does put you in a position of power, and you take that responsibility seriously. and you're very careful to consider who your decisions affect. Once again, there's the need to release something. There's the need to release something, and I'll pull on it. What is this? What is this residue? What is this that's delaying, Aries? Okay, we got something that flipped over. Okay, that's quite a bit. We'll take them though. With King of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. Wow, Queen and King of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So this relationship that incurred some betrayal. There's some betrayal attached to this. Um, oh, okay. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful because let's see the Queen of Cups opposite these other cards, including the King of Cups. Even through the betrayal, after the betrayal, you still have your heart open. You have your heart open. So you haven't quite let go, maybe of this person. It doesn't really seem like you're dwelling in the pain. It seems like maybe that person, you're still very hopeful about that relationship. But it looks like that might be presenting a blockage to you. Um, there's something about it that is acting as an anchor right now, where you could be moving faster, but you've got this thing sort of dragging you down. So consider that, Aries. For what you don't yet know or what's possibly hidden from you, we have Eight of Cups. The Crown card, which is success and pride. The archetype of child, magical. And this is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. And the number 14 card, forgiveness will set you free. That's what it is. You need to forgive. You need to forgive. Forgive that person. Understand that what was is the only way that that could have been. Stop believing that it could have been different. There's a reason for it. I do believe that there are lessons learned from this, and maybe you need to take an assessment of all the lessons. Maybe if you literally listed out the lessons, you'd recognize why it was so important for you to go through it. But for some reason, you have not yet forgiven. And I'm not sure if that forgiveness is you or the other person. Let me see. We'll pull. We will pull on this. And I have the Tower and the Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles here. You haven't forgiven yourself. Maybe if you hadn't communicated, if you haven't reached out, if you hadn't been accessible, then this tower would not have happened. And I cannot say that that's valid. Some things are meant to happen for a reason. If you can fully embrace the lesson and be appreciative of that, then quite possibly it'll be easier to let some of that pain go. Let the blame. You want to blame it on something. You don't want to believe that it's random. You don't want to think that you are vulnerable to that experience again. That's what it is. It was something that was difficult for you, and you don't want to feel vulnerable to it. And so if you hold yourself accountable for it, then you believe you have control over it happening again. Let it go. Let it go. So, what I see as far as your outcome, we have Two of Cups. Wow. The Whale card, which is about wisdom, is a wisdom keeper. We have the archetype card of child nature, friendships with animals, and communication with nature spirits. Wow, that's a very grounded energy. And the number 6 card, there is strength in doing nothing. Wait. Looks like there's a relationship coming to you. After you have walked away, you have fully walked away, you've released this past residue, there's a relationship coming to you. And it is so very natural. This is okay. So this is one of those interactions where you feel like you've known the person. If you've just met them, you feel like you've known them before. There's something about you that recognizes them, and there's something about um, them that recognizes you. So the strength in doing nothing, what is that? Is that about you initiating? Is that on the star? Bottom three of swords. This is going this the beginning of this relationship is going to trigger you. It's going to trigger the old stuff. Um, you are being guided to don't overreact to anything. And in fact, I try to insert logic. You want to fully feel your feelings, trust your intuition, and also involve your head in some of these decisions. I do think that you may have a tendency to react inappropriately because of that past heartbreak, and you still having that on your mind. So the caution is to see this person in this relationship for what it actually is instead of believing that it's too good to be true, because that's what it really looks like. That you'll question it because it is Two of Cups energy. But that whale is there, that wisdom. You know better. Use that knowledge, use those past lessons. Um, so wow, this looks like you coming out of your shell, Aries. This is you've been through some difficulties, you are healing, you are pouring into yourself and actually coming out of your shell in more than one way. It appears that you're doing something new and challenging, but you are embracing it wholeheartedly and giving it your all. But now is the time for you to incorporate relationships in that. You can't keep yourself to yourself forever. It isn't good for you, and it does nothing for the people whose lives you're supposed to touch. So, Aries, I will encourage you to go ahead and get out there. Try to see things clearly and don't focus on the negatives of the past when you're assessing your current situation. So, I hope that you found the messages helpful. If so, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, Aries, bye.